Hey Bears, we have another full episode for you guys this week. We take a look at a future way for students to get involved in what's served for lunch. And we see what some students' screen times are. Also, who's this special guest? We explore it all in this week's BBN.
For the Grizzly Grind.
Skylar, what do you think you're doing? This isn't the Grizzly Grind. You're filling in for Drew this week.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot, but there's so much happening this week, and what better way to kick it off than with Ava. Here's Stu Go Stuff.
Hey Bears, Ava Gilbert here. Last Friday we had our homecoming assembly. Let's take a look. Thank you to everyone who helped out with the assembly. And on Saturday, we had our homecoming dance. It was a huge success and everyone had so much fun. Congratulations to Miss Munoz First Hour for winning the door decorating contest. That's all I have for you this week, and remember, above all, be a bear.
Ever wonder what other people's screen times are? Well, in Tech Tips, we see how addicted to our phones we really are.
Oh, my bad, Bears. I'm your reporter this week. I'm Nico Chavez. This is a new segment on BBN called Tech Tips. This week we'll be going over how screen time generally affects the student body and really just their everyday lives. And I'm gonna pass to my future self. What's your hourly screen time or weekly screen time?
A cool 60 hours.
Wow. How many hours, Isaiah Johnson?
44.
I'm about like 45.
Are you saying you're one better than him? Yeah. Wow. What's your screen time?
Probably around like 45, 50.
That's pretty good. That's a little over. We can cut that down, right, Gibby? Yeah. Are you gonna work on it for me?
Yeah, I'll try to work on it.
Thank you. Ryan, what's your screen time and what's your most used app?
I'd say about weekly screen time is about like 42, and probably for most of these apps, maybe like YouTube, like I'll just maybe like turn that on in the background.
47 hours a week. What do you have to say about yourself?
I'd be bored. No, I don't be doing that.
You be on TikTok 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
4 hours and 28 minutes. Is that bad?
I think that's the lowest we've got today. That is good.
Oh, it's good.
Is that good? That's
good.
That's good. What's that bottom number say?
38 hours.
Damn.
Yikes. That's a little high. That's a little up there. What's your name?
Riley Brower.
Yeah, you take the cake for the Bose screen time. Let's keep it rolling. Man, those were some obnoxiously high numbers. Remember, Bears, it's always good to take a break off of your phone. Maybe put it in your backpack during school, keep it on Do Not Disturb, or even just reading a book before you go to bed at night. Do you have a message towards the students?
Stay off your phones in class.
Amen. This is Nico again, and I think I'm getting a call.
Wow, I only have 4 hours of daily screen time.
Anyways, here's What's the Word next.
Hey Bears, I'm Anasia on What's the Word. Today we have the word on JROTC Day of Remembrance, HOSA Car Wash, Phoenix Day Parade, and even more. JROTC is hosting a remembrance ceremony from those who have passed during 9/11.
This Monday, we're having a 9/11 ceremony out at the front flagpole. JROTC would like to invite all of the 0-hour classes, any teachers or faculty that would like to join us. We'll have our full cadet formation out there. We'll do a flag raising and a small speech along with the national anthem. It'll roughly be about 20 minutes, and that's 9/11, so Monday morning at 6 o'clock, and we'd love to invite everyone.
Phoenix Day Parade is hosting an essay competition for all high school students. Students 9 through 12 can submit their essays to win a cash prize and get a chance to ride in the Phoenix Day Veterans Parade, collecting any memorabilia from the event. Teachers of the winning student will also obtain $150 to use in their classrooms. The deadline for entries is September 20th. You can submit your essays at honoringamericasveterans.org.
Is your car super disgusting and dirty? Well, you should get it washed tomorrow at the HOSA Car Wash from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Gilbert Modern Dentistry and Orthodontics. Car washes are free, but donations are greatly appreciated.
This will help benefit and raise money for HOSA's local and national competitions. Students, remember, if you have your parking pass, keep it visible on your rearview mirror. Cars without the pass visible will be ticketed. Another reminder, do not park in the admin parking lot. Students, if you were or are eligible for free and reduced meals, you have to sign up each year on myschoolapps.com. I'm Anasia, and that was What's the Word. Later, Bears.
I always enjoy a good laugh, but right now we got to talk about something a little more serious, the new dress code.
Students across campus are very opinions about the dress code. Today we'll be asking students if they believe the dress code should be changed and why.
What changes would you make to the dress code if you could?
I want to wear a tank top without feeling the fear of God. It's too hot. It's too hot.
Do you think there should be any changes to our dress code?
Yes, because there are certain things like chains that it's like an accessory, like a necklace, a bracelet, except it's lower, like down where your thigh is. So I believe there should be changes, and there's many things that you could go about, but that's just an example of them.
I would let girls wear tank tops
Why is that?
because it's Arizona and it's really hot.
I would allow the AMS kids to wear whatever they like, because I think clothes and the clothes you wear are a very valuable expression of each and every one of our personality here at Basha.
So now that we know what changes students would make to the dress code, we need to know what the actual dress code is. According to the student handbook, students are not allowed to wear sagging pants, tank tops, halter tops, strapless garments, or trench coats. Clothing with vulgar or offensive language on them are not allowed. Consequences to students that violate this policy are not limited to a warning, parent conference, after-school suspension, community service, in-school suspension, or out-of-school suspension. Students will be told to replace the garments or accessory with an appropriate alternative. Arizona did just break the record of the highest temp this year, but the campus still encourages you to be comfortable while being mindful of what you wear. This is Benjamin Ozark with BBN News.
Do you ever want to leave feedback on the food we eat in the cafeteria? Our school's test kitchen is offering a new method to get the food that you want. Let's check it out.
Gosh, that freezer's cold. You know what's cooler? The change is coming to the test kitchen, which is becoming more interactive with students.
The cafeteria already has plenty of food options, from cheeseburgers to burritos. But the district dietitian and menu planner, Chloe Miller, is excited to bring new food items to the cafeteria.
So our test kitchen basically is a way for us to bring in new flavors, try new things, and incorporate different cuisines into the already established lines that we have. So the tortilla is always going to stay the same, our grill-in's going to stay the same, but we want to bring in something different, so there's different options every week.
The already established food options are not going to change. The test kitchen allows for exposure to different types of cuisine while staying within the nutritional guidelines.
I think it's really important for students to have exposure to different types of cuisine, try something new. While they're reaching their nutritional guidelines, we wanted to bring in chickpeas and hummus as a different way to bring in protein that are plant-based. And we're really looking to expand ways to capture all the dietary preferences and needs in the test kitchen line, so there's a little bit of something for everybody. As a registered dietitian, it's really important for me to see that our students are getting the nutrition that they need every day, but I wanted that to be in a fun and flavorful way. That we have different vegetarian options along with meat options every day. The week of September 18th, we have a really exciting Mediterranean line coming out. We're really excited to think Kava meets Chipotle meets Mediterranean Greek bowl. We're really looking forward to bringing some Mediterranean flavors to our test kitchen line, and we'd love to hear your feedback.
If you'd like some input on what's going into the test kitchen, scan this QR code and let us know what you'd like to see in the future. This was Merrick Tzalaga for BBN News.
There'll be a survey that you can fill out in the description and all around campus, so we can help you get the food that you want. So look out for that. Let's take a look at our new NHS sponsor.
The National Honor Society has been giving Basha students volunteer opportunities for years. This year, we got a brand new sponsor for this amazing group. So we took a page out of NHS's book and bribed her for an interview. Hey, you can't do that!
So NHS is a service-based club. Our main goal is to give back to the community. We put on events such as the blood drive to help others in need. We put on our Hugs for the Holidays, as well as we volunteer to help our community. I wanted to be the NHS sponsor first to get involved with Basha and the community. I also wanted to get to know and build relationships with students outside of my normal classes.
Last year, NHS helped run blood drives, tutoring, and hugs for holidays. Let's see what this year has in store.
So what we're hoping you look forward to this year is our blood drive, which will be on September 26th. NHS members will be there to help pass out goodies when you are giving blood. And then our hugs for the holidays, and our NHS members are going to mentor with elementary students and take them around so they can celebrate the holidays and have fun with different activities. So my main goal for NHS is to make sure the club continues to run smoothly, and just like previous years that we're able to help as many people as possible, I also would like to create more opportunities for leadership and community service opportunities for our members.
We are very excited to see what NHS will do this year, and with Ms. Morales' support, I'm sure that they'll do amazing work.
Finally, it's my favorite segment. Here's Gavin with the Grizzly Grind.
Hey guys, I'm Gavin Wilson for the Grizzly Grind. Here are your scores and highlights. Last Friday, our Basha Bears played against the Highland Hawks in their homecoming game. Let's head over to Ava to see what happened.
Hey Basha, this was a really tough game for the Bears. During practice, they need to regroup and make new adjustments for next week's Saguaro game.
It was homecoming, and the student section was decked out in spirit. The excitement definitely helped, as Basha starts the game with a strong offense with his 16-yard pass to Rondo, moving the Bears downfield. Damon Williams Jr. hands the ball off to Corey Chisley, who runs the ball 10 yards right into the end zone to get the first touchdown of the night. Later in the first quarter, Highland strikes back with this 10-yard pass to wide receiver Gavin Priest, and instead of a field goal, the Hawks go for a 2-point conversion, giving Highland a 1-point lead. In the second quarter, Williams Jr. hands the ball to senior Miles Lockhart, who runs through everyone for the touchdown. And with the kick, the score is 14-8, Bears. On 1st and 10, the Hawks quarterback, Caden Fisher, makes the toss and it gets intercepted by sophomore Trey Knox. The Bears couldn't capitalize on the turnover, and the Hawks would get the ball back. And with this 40-yard touchdown, the Hawks are up 15-14. Until, late in the second quarter, with just over a minute and 40 seconds left to play in the half, Williams Jr. with this incredible 40-yard run. On 3rd down and on the 16-yard line, Williams Jr. scrambles and stumbles and somehow gets the ball to who other but Rondo, who sets up the Bears for a score. But it would take the Bears until 4th down. Williams Jr. fakes the handoff and once again marches into the end zone to take back the lead to end the first half. 21-15, Bears. For most of the second half, defense put the game at a standstill. Until late in the 4th quarter, with less than 15 seconds left, quarterback Caden runs the ball into the end zone, and Highland takes the lead by 1 with this kick.
And it's good.
Basha's offense took the field with 2 seconds left on the clock. They needed a miracle.
It might be a lateral game.
They're blocking.
They're going to try.
He's going wide left.
The lateral. Damon has the ball.
Oh, God.
Damon
Damon's
stumbles, gets the ball up.
He's
got
around.
Gio.
He's got Gio. Gio's going, and he's got one man, and that's it. That is game.
Time ran out for the Bears as the Hawks win it 22-21. Basha will look to make adjustments for this week as they rematch the Open State Championship against the Saguaro SaberCats. I'm Ava Hunsberger for BBN Sports.
Girls flag football played on Tuesday against the West Point Dragons.
The team won with a blowout score of 42-6, led by freshman Kennedy Marvin. Their next game is Wednesday the 13th at 5 p.m., where they face the Marina Tigers here at home.
Unified flag football played Highland this week.
They pulled through with a close win with a score of 26-22. A stellar performance by Colin Townley led the Bears to victory. Next Monday, Unified Sports is holding a fundraiser at Sunboroughs. 30% of the proceeds will be going to the team, so go show your support.
Coming off their road games last week, our girls volleyball team played a tough Desert Vista team on Tuesday.
The Bears look to get their first win of the season against Cesar Chavez on Wednesday. With a blowout win in 3 sets against the champions, the Bears improved to a record of 1-3. You can catch them next week Wednesday traveling to Queen Creek to take on the Bulldogs. Game time is at 6.
Badminton had a great match against Desert Vista, coming off their loss to the Pioneers last week.
This Saturday, the Bears are hosting the Basha Birdie Bash here at Basha, starting at 7 a.m. Come check it out.
Boys golf had a huge challenge facing off against Hamilton, Hinckley, and Castile.
Led by great showings by Connor Mary with a score 1 over par and Kyle Potts with a score 2 over par. Next week, the boys tee off against Hamilton and Higley at Hamilton.
Tonight's theme for the football game is frat, so show up and show out. I'm Gavin Wilson for the Grizzly Grind.
Hey guys, thanks for spending time with us this Friday. We'll see you all next week. Bye.